you beautiful people out there. I am Mrs. Realistic. Welcome once again back to the channel. And of course, if this is your first time here, welcome aboard. I am covering somebody new today, Iyah May, good citizen. And I looked into a little bit of information about her. She's actually a medical doctor who lost her job for speaking out and saying what she believed. So now she is a recording artist. I'm assuming independent, because if she lost her job for speaking about her beliefs, then I'm assuming her music is the same. And most music labels do not want to take that on. Kudos to her. I believe this video has 2 million views, and she's got a good amount of subscribers, I think 220,000 or something like that. Hopefully she's finding success in this avenue, since she's no longer able to practice medicine, which is so ridiculous. I feel like we as a nation, and other nations as well, have really stifled free speech, and you know, this lady is proof that you can't freely speak your mind and keep your job. This should be very interesting. If you would like to join along with me on this one and others, please don't forget to like and subscribe, drop a comment down below, click the bell for notifications so that you will always know when another video comes out. And without further ado, let's get into it. George Orwell.
Are you a Nazi? Are you a peace? You're just a citizen. And you're still on a leash.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter which thing you choose. At the end of the game you lose. You're just a chess piece and a pawn for the Raiders. Keep up the pawn, keep up the cans, keep up the wall. Keep up the revs, keep up the dance, giving them more. Stay silent, stay violent, stay plugged in and divided.
That's what they want.
Now let's get rid of the cat. Digital ID, and let's turn out the top ash. Mr. Tail, Mr. Anderson, they warned us with a blue pill, and they tell us before they do it in the movies like it ain't real. Billy Gates, he makes a profit off disease. Buys up all the farms that pay is what we eat. Him and Pfizer got $1 trillion dream. You can go and depopulate the earth. So they killed Charlie and they killed Marley, both the Kennedys and Marilyn. They killed Diana and they killed Jackson. We are their legacy, this is their anthem. Stay silent, stay violent, stay plugged in and divided. Bombs drop from heaven just like hail. Drag your own through the mud, well done is real. When the altar and a ballot and a barrel shooting me. Cleanse the country, kill the children, Mr. Baby, how do you sleep? This isn't a Hollywood dream.
No kidding.
Strings around the thread. Banner souls to power the machine. Red strings around the thread. No flesh, no spirit. Red strings around the thread.
Yeah, she's got like that laser on her face.
BlackRock, Starmer, after Glass Starmer.
We'll see.
Palantir watches like horse, and BlackRock is back to his core.
Yeah.
Funding the digital war, Starmer like Judas and Tor. Now be a good civilian, while the folks on the hill keep making billions. Keep up the pawn, keep up the cans, keep up the wall. Keep up the revs, keep up the dance, giving them more. Stay silent, stay violent, stay plugged in and divided. Cool, now let's get rid of the cash. Digital ID, and let's turn out the top ash. Mr. Tail, Mr. Anderson, they warned us with a blue pill, and they tell us before they do it in the movies like it ain't real. This isn't a Hollywood dream. puppet strings are on the thread. Burn us lost to power the machine. Puppet strings are on the thread. No flesh, no spirit. Puppet strings are on the thread.
Harassed by the masses.
Wolf in a world full of sheep. Puppet strings are on the thread.
Once you perceive what lies beneath the surface, once you glimpse the truth behind the polite illusion, you are faced with a terrible choice. Do you speak or do you remain silent? If you speak, you disturb the dream. If you stay silent, you disturb your soul. This is not a simple dilemma. It's an ancient tension between truth and belonging, between authenticity and acceptance. When you speak, when you dare to name what others deny, you risk being cast out, and not always gently. Gently, 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 gently.
They take her out in the end. There's so much to unpack in this video. I wanted to go over a few things. Now let's get rid of cash, digital ID. I've never trusted it. I've never thought it was a good idea, and I will never invest in Bitcoin. I think that it's a click of a button for them to take control of your finances, and no thank you. This scene is kind of like, these are the people who are the blind, right? They have the bags over their heads with the nooses. They're the ones who are just going along with the narrative and not ever really looking up, not ever really sort of realizing what's going on. And then they harass the one person who chooses to speak out against something that she believes in strongly and injustices that she sees going on. You see this laser on her face and on her head, like they're just waiting to take her out because we can't let anyone disturb this narrative. BlackRock is black to its core. For anybody who doesn't know what BlackRock is, I highly suggest you look into it. They pretty much own everything. That is everything from real estate to cereal. I mean, it's unreal. And how do the average people ever fight against that? This is why housing is now pretty much out of reach for average people. This is the reason why our food is making us sick. Profit. It's all about profit, and they want to own the world. I would love to know how much BlackRock is actually worth because it's so all-encompassing. She says, keep up the reps, keep up the Dems. Democrats, Republican, it doesn't really matter anymore. And I've said before in other videos, I don't know if it even matters if we vote. It's beginning to feel like it doesn't, and nothing ever really changes. We were supposed to see this huge decrease in the cost of things. All of our bills are doubled. Our rent is $500 more a month than it was when we first moved in. So I don't know where it ends. I don't know if the middle class is even going to exist soon. And it's all by design. You will own nothing and be happy, right? We'll tell you you'll be happy, but everybody is going to be miserable. The dreams of our grandparents and parents are no longer really an option for even us or our children. And I don't know how we change it. I don't know how anything changes. But having people who are not scared to speak up about it, like this young lady, I guess is a start. And, you know, I get like a real Ren vibe here. We have the bags over the heads speaking out against the injustices, but in music form. And I love to see it. Stay plugged in and divided. They want us divided. They want us to believe that everybody's racist. They want us to believe that everybody is warring against everybody else. Everybody hates the other one. And in that scenario, we will never be able to come together as a country and have any real change happen. The news is sensationalized. It's all scripted. We can't believe anything they say anymore. And I think people are getting tired of it, finally, I hope. You can kill my flesh, not my spirit. And I think in the end, that's what it comes down to. She is portraying a person and is a person who is not afraid of what will be done to her because in the end, her soul and her conscience will be clean. And I think that more and more people are sort of coming around to that. This is why I love seeing independent artists because once again, not being controlled by a record label, not being controlled, not being told what they can and can't say, put out your own music, do exactly what you want, say exactly what you want, and nobody's going to shut you down. Puppet strings are under threat. Perfect analogy. She doesn't have the puppet strings dancing her around on stage like a Britney Spears or Christina Aguilera or whatever, told to do and sing and be wherever they want you to be. And you know how she mentioned that they killed Jackson. Michael Jackson died in very suspicious circumstances. Prince died in very suspicious circumstances. He was a very religious man who was against drugs and alcohol, and yet he died of an overdose. So these are all really suspicious things. There's numerous other artists out there, Chris Cornell, Chester Bennington, the list goes on. There are very powerful people who will shut you down, and in some circumstances, it seems, even take you out. So when there is a huge amount of money involved, people will turn. There is definitely pure evil. And I think we can end with, are you a wolf in a world full of sheep? I think this young lady is, as are so many new up-and-coming artists. And I think that they are becoming so popular because people are finally waking up. There is corruption from the very, very elite, so much of it that we aren't even in the know about. And we feel that we are really at a loss to be able to do anything about it, that we are completely powerless. Wonderful young artist who has taken something probably really scary, like losing her career, and turned it into something positive. I hope all of you out there are having a wonderful day, and as I always say, we'll see ya in the next one. Peace.